Hare Krishna and welcome back to You're Not That Body. My name is Radhe, Vilasini, Devi, Dasi, and today I did have a class lined up to give to you. However, my filming day fell on my initiation anniversary or birthday, so I've decided to talk about that instead. Now, my full name means, it sort of reads backwards, so it's Eternal Servant of Vilasini, which is another name for Radharani, who is, and it actually means Vilasini, she who spends her times in Vraja, which is a place in India. So, being that I've chosen that name, I was given that name, I've actually chosen to legally change my name to Vraja Vilasini. So everything you will see, my driver's license and everything will have my spiritual name on there. And the reason I've chosen to do this is, number one, it asks a lot of questions. It brings up a lot of questions for people. So they ask, where does your name come from? What does it mean? So I get a little bit of preaching, but it also blesses them every time they use these names of the lords and their consorts, as well as I'm receiving blessings by hearing that. So it's a reminder. It's another way to always remember Krishna and never forget Krishna. So that's what we're aiming to do with our daily life. Now, I didn't have to take this name legally. I've chosen that. And I know that we're all about how we're not this body. So I'm here to tell you why that works in with that. So while the name is given and I'm using it for my physical body, it's not just about that. Initiation is about taking vows. And those vows, there were 4 vows. So to chant 16 rounds every day. No eating meat, fish, eggs, garlic, onion. No intoxicants and no illicit sex. So once we can do all of those, then we can show that we've got potential. Our spiritual master has taken us on as initiates 3 years ago today. And in doing so, we keep those vows for our master, but that also takes us a little bit further in that we're working our way back home, back to Godhead. So we're preaching without even realising it by using our name daily, by people hearing it and by us hearing it and using that name. But it's also a way to remember daily that we're not this body and there's a reason that we are here. So our reason we're here is to go back home to Godhead. And by taking initiation, our guru has taken on the massive job of helping us to get back home. So I might not make it home in this lifetime, but life after life, I'm committed to serving my spiritual master, which is His Holiness Bir Krishna Goswami Das. And in doing so, he has committed to helping us on our spiritual path, which, the amount of questions that we all have for him and the amount of time that he gives us is just phenomenal because, it's a lot to ask of anyone. So imagine he's almost like a father figure and every person sort of wants a little piece of him when he comes, and to be able to ask questions and ask for guidance. So it's a really big task that he has taken on. So I suppose the main thing to take from this is, we are not this body. That's definitely the message. And yes, I have taken on my spiritual name for this bodily form, but it's not because I'm associating with this body. It's because it's a reminder for me to always remember that I'm working back towards getting home for Krishna and that my spiritual master is there to help me. So I hope that helps. I have had a few questions around that. I guess the main thing for me is that today is a reminder of just how far we've come and the commitment that we have all made, not just ourselves, but that my guru has made as well to help us on our spiritual journey. And it's also a reminder to be thankful for my god sisters who took initiation on the same day. So they are Radhe, Devi, Dasi, and Rasa, Vilasini, Devi, Dasi. So we all took initiation on the same night at the Bhakti Centre on the Gold Coast. So I'm very thankful for them. I'm also thankful for the people that helped us to get to that stage. So the people that made the introductions, the people that helped us through classes to understand enough to keep going, the people that encouraged us to chant those extra rounds to get up to the 16. All of those people that helped us with our questions, every little inquiry that we made, and supported us not only then, but who continue to support us. So this is a day to reflect and to be thankful for all of those people in our life, and of course for our Guru Maharaj, and especially for our spiritual grandfather, who is His Holiness, Srila Prabhupada. And without him, none of us would be here, because he brought preaching and Krishna consciousness to the West. So we have to be forever thankful for Srila Prabhupada. So I work to serve my guru and Prabhupada, and my guru works to serve Srila Prabhupada. So I just want to thank everyone for today, for our 3rd year anniversary. So the 17th of April 2019 was the day that we took initiation. So thank you to everyone. I'm so glad that we all did it together, because that brings us even closer. And while we have God brothers and sisters all over the world, it is just very special that we all took initiation that same day. And thank you to everyone from the Bhakti Centre who made it happen, because there were some hiccups. But to me, not knowing and arriving after it had all happened, it was all seamless. So it wasn't until afterwards I heard the amazing stories. Now, if you have any questions around initiation or attending a preaching centre or a temple, please let me know. I would love to meet you there in person if I can, but if it's somewhere that I can't get to, I'm happy to reach out to someone from that preaching centre or temple, so that you're not walking in alone, so you've got someone with you. Very soon we'll be starting a new video series as well, which is called Come to Temple With Me, and it will show you how to prepare, what to expect, what happens, so that when you arrive you actually know what's going on. I wish I had something like that when I first started, and I was very lucky I had people there with me who could talk to me through it. But everyone might not be that lucky, so I just thought that would be really great to be able to show everyone the experience before they attend for the first time. If I can do anything to help, please reach out. Hare Krishna.